Ciao Juventini, Alberto here. I've got all this morning's news surfacing around Juventus, and of course, we're going to take a look at international break. We may have some curveballs Max Allegri has to deal with because of international break. We'll look at those. The Juventus women trying to qualify for the Women's Champions League, facing Frankfurt today. We'll take a look at that. And Chiesa, the big one, appears to be a bullet dodged for Juve, all right? All that. So, like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. We're going to kick things off with the Juventus women. They face Frankfurt today to try and qualify for the Women's Champions League. And unfortunately, it was a 1-1 draw. It went into kicks, and the ladies lost in kicks 5-4. It was a valiant effort. Unfortunately, didn't cross the finish line in the way we had all intended, and they will only be playing in Serie A and Coppa Italia today, this season, excuse me. But best of luck the rest of the way to the ladies, all right? This is a big blow for a project that has been very promising and doing very well in its kickoff, the opening 5 years. So again, big blow, but best of luck rest of the way to the ladies. Now we get to Lazio, the measuring stick match, the big match that's coming up after the international break. Some of the curveballs Max Allegri is going to be looking at and how he is set to deal with it and what the early reports are. Pogba, not so much a curveball because it's the same thing we've been dealing with, and that's the uncertainty in his health. All right, now Pogba, with him, he's just going through recovery and everything, but it is expected that we are just going to get Pogba for cameos for the foreseeable future. Nobody really knows the timeline, but just expect cameos there. Miretti took off to the U21s for international duty. Fagioli is set to get the nod in the middle of the pitch as he looks to be basically recovered and ready to go for that match against Lazio, all right? So I would expect Fagioli to get the nod. Of course, things can change, but it's looking like he should be in the middle of the pitch there. As far as Weah and McKennie go, Juve is trying to negotiate an early return from international duty for those two players. If they are not granted this, what they could do is shift Cambiaso to the right side, all right? And they will have Illing Jr. and Kostic back before Weah and McKennie, so they will be ready to go on the left side. So Cambiaso potentially on the right against Lazio. And if you watched any of the training clips from yesterday, they ran about a 7v7 drill there, and Cambiaso essentially ran the pitch, okay? Left foot, right foot, it didn't matter. This guy was on fire. There is something special there. So Cambiaso potentially on the right against Lazio. And then the bullet has been dodged with Federico Chiesa, all right? So all early signs, all early indications, early tests, reports say nothing serious. Everything serious has been avoided. He has only been told to do certain therapies in terms of recovery and whatnot, but there is definitely eyes on the Lazio match. However, Keane's name still pops up as the potential to partner up Vlahovic up top. So it's going to be interesting to see. We're going to know more in the coming days over Federico Chiesa's status as he starts to undergo this therapy session and recovery process and whatnot. But it looks like they stopped just in time, all right, and everything should be okay. This is a big bullet dodged for Juventus. Now, as it goes for international duty as a whole, Locatelli, the Azzurri are set to face North Macedonia today, but Locatelli will start on the bench. And honestly, I am happy for that. And I am very happy that Federico Chiesa is back home in Turin because I have seen the pitch they're going to be playing on today. And to be honest, in the small city I reside in, this pitch would be considered poor quality and substandard, all right? It is brutal. Okay, and when teams take on all the risk with their star players, sending them to international duty and whatnot, and these organizers want to play more matches and they want to break up campeonatos to have these matches and Nations League and everything, and then you're playing on pitches like this, that's just brutal. Okay, and what's the compensation? What's the reimbursement for these teams if they lose these key guys? It's an absolute joke. All right, for me. You want to do your qualifiers, why not do them in the summer? Because the team has no say if the players accept the call for international duty. So if they have no say and you're breaking up the campeonato, do them in the summer. I'd rather lose a player in training camp for a bit than right in the middle of the season when things have kicked off and things are moving. The other thing is when the mercado's open, if a team has to react, they have that opportunity to do so. That's just my thoughts, but you guys know the drill. I lay it all out for you to play it out, all right? So, quiet day in the news, but this is a big thing. It's something that's bothering me. It's definitely something we're going to get into tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, live on our show where we tackle international duty and all the news of the past week surrounding Juventus, all right? Hope to see you all there, but you guys know the drill. Like the video, subscribe, and let me know what you think of and how you feel about international duty, Nations League, and all these tournaments and international. Are the players playing too much? Let me know. Let's mix it up, and I hope to see you all tomorrow morning. All right. Till then, fino alla fine. Forza Juve. Ciao tutti.